श्री श्री राधा विनोद बिहारी जू की जय। श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जू की जय। नित्याल्प विष्णु विष्णुपार शतर शत शिशुमार भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोसाई महाराज श्री गुरुदेव की जय। नित्याल्प विष्णु विष्णुपार शतर शत शिशुमार भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोसाई महाराज की जय। नित्याल्प विष्णु विष्णुपार शतर शत शिशुमार भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। नित्याल्प विष्णु विष्णुपाद शतर शत स्मर भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोसाई महाराज की जय। नित्याल्प विष्णु विष्णुपाद शतर शत स्मर भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। नित्याल्प विष्णु महाभागवत श्रील गोरक्षरस बाबूजी महाराज की जय। नित्याल्प विश्व श्री सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। नित्याल्प विष्णु वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथ दास बाबूजी महाराज की जय। श्री रूपानुगुर्य गुरु वर्ग की जय। श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास रघुनाथ शारद गोसाई प्रभु की जय। श्री स्वरूप दामोदर राय रामानंदारी श्री गौर पार्षद वृंद की जय। नाम जय श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासरी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री क्षेत्र मंडल कोरमंडल ब्रजमंडल मथुर वृंदावन धाम की जय। सर्व अभिष्ट प्रदत्त गिरिराज महाराज की जय। श्री राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड की जय। श्री यमुना देवी गंगा देवी की जय। श्री तुलसी महारानी वृंद देवी की जय। श्री भक्ति देवी की जय। श्री पूर्णमासी योगमाया की जय। श्री गोपेश्वर महादेव की जय। श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय नाम जय श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। श्री हरि नाम चिंतामणि की जय। सच्चिनंदन गौर हरि की जय। श्री हरि नाम प्रभु की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। समागत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। Hare Krishna. All right, let's do the Mangalacharan. अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। गुरुवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। श्री सिद्धांत सरस्वती विदितो गौड़ीय गुर्वन्वये भातो भानुरिव प्रभात गगने योगोर संकीर्तनाय माया भारती मिंगिलो दरगतानुधृत्य जीवनिमान कृष्ण प्रेम सुदाब्धि गाहन सुखां प्रादात् प्रभुं तं भजे। वंदे भक्ति विनोदं श्री गौरशक्ति स्वरूपकं भक्ति शास्त्रज्ञ साम्राज्यं राधारस सुधानिधिं नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानंद नामिने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपानुगवराय ते श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। वृषभानुसुतान्वितवामतनुं यमुनातटनागरनन्दसुतं मुरलीकलगीतविनोरपरं भज गोद्रुमकाननकुञ्जविदुम् स्मर गौरगदाधरकेलिकलं भव गौरगदाधरपक्षचर शृणु गौरगदाधरचारुकथं भज गोद्रुमकाननकुञ्जविदुम् tavaivasmi, na jivami tvaya vina. Iti vigyaya devi tvang nayamang charanantikam. Bhaktya vihina aparada lakshay kshiptashtakamaditaranga madhye kripa maitvam sharanam prapanna vrinde namaste charanaravindam. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Dandavat pranams, Nari Hari Prabhu, Bhavatarani Mataji, Prajumna Prabhu, Mantramurti Mataji, Ganga Mataji, Indira Mataji, Raseshwari Mataji, and anybody else who's watching. If you write a comment, I'll see your name. Dandavat pranams, everybody. Also pranams to everybody watching in the future. Haribo. So we are continuing our reading of Śrī Harināma-cintāmaṇi. We are on chapter 7, which is on the, I think it's 7, right? On the fourth aparad to the holy name, the fourth namaparad. I'm not feeling so well, like my stomach's feeling a little bit strange, and so I'm gonna try to keep this program a bit short. Yeah, let's see. um, yeah, and I tried starting on time. Like I was early to start today, but then I was having all this trouble with my mic, and it kept on freezing, and it was really weird. I had to close Zoom a few times and open it up, and then finally I restarted my computer. But that's why we're starting late today. Um, Anyhow, all right. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do a recap because I don't even know how long I'll be able to read for. Um, okay, let's do a little bit of a recap though, because we need to, don't want to just fully jump into it. Let's see. Okay, so Haridas Thakur said, Lord, the fourth offense is criticism of the Śruti-śāstra, which obstructs bhakti ras. Oh, yeah, and we're reading the second half of this chapter today. We already read this first half yesterday. The Śruti-śāstra, the Vedas, the Upanishads, and the Puranas, all these are pramans. All these pramans, they have issued from the breathing of Krishna. And Śruti-śāstra, we explained yesterday, Śruti-śāstra is aparushya, means it wasn't written by any human being. It was, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur was saying, it's coming directly from the breathing of Krishna. They especially contain knowledge of transcendental truths which is beyond the range of mundane senses. The entire Vedas are perfect. That which transcends dull matter is beyond the senses. Without Krishna's mercy, one cannot contact that. Throughout human knowledge, we find four things: flawed senses, the tendency to make mistakes, the cheating propensity, and falling into bewilderment. The four Vedas are devoid of all these faults. Without the Vedas, there is no other path to the highest goal. Being extremely merciful to the jivas who are bound by Maya, Krishna took the knowledge of the sages in the form of the Vedas, Puranas, etc. I know that the Vedas, the Śruti-śāstra, it considers karma and gyan to be as worthless as ashes, and that only the attainment of pure bhakti is most essential. The jivas are fooled by Maya, who purifies them through karma and gyan. And when they are qualified, Hari teaches them about Shuddha Bhakti. The means of gaining true knowledge, the praman, of the Vedic statements reveal 9 prameyas, 9 objects of knowledge. Their teachings are the teachings are divided by Sambandha, Abhideya, and Prayojan. The essence of this is the Dashmula, the 10 fundamental teachings, which destroys the ignorance of the jiva and manifests divine knowledge. And so then he goes through the Dashmula Shiksha. The first three are related to Hari. Hari is the supreme truth, the possessor of all potencies, and the embodiment of Ras. And then he goes through the next three, which are related to the jiva. The jivas are his separated parts, and those jivas are divided into two. Some jivas are eternally bound by Maya, and some jivas are eternally liberated from Maya. Then goes through Achinta Bheda Bheda Tattva Sambandha. Now, everything in existence is simultaneously one with Hari and different from Hari. All things, including the jivas and matter, are Krishna's potencies and inconceivably one with and different from him. Okay, so yeah, the Śruti-śāstras give this most excellent teaching. And then finally, that was all Sambandha, right? And now finally come to Abhideya, Shravan, and Kirtan, Smarans, like that. Those nine types of bhakti. Among these various types of bhakti, chanting the holy name is the most essential. Thus, the Vedas have propagated the glories of Pranav, Om. If a human being takes refuge in Shuddha Bhakti, then by the power of Krishna's mercy, he attains the wealth of Prem, which is the Prayojan. So the Shruti is the Praman that teaches these 9 Prameyas. So the Shruti is the means to attain the knowledge of, the means to attain true understanding of these 9 Prameyas, these 9 objects of knowledge. The Guru who is learned in these tattvas from the Shruti is able to reveal them. One who criticizes the Shruti is an offender to Nam. He is the lowest of men. This is, okay, so this is where we read up to yesterday. Now we'll continue on from this point. Jaimini Kapila Nagna. Oh, we didn't recite the 10 offenses. Let's just do that really quick, just up to the point where we are. I won't recite all the 10. Actually, we can recite all the 10 offenses. So just take a minute. Well, a minute and 20 seconds to be precise. Okay. I'm not going to explain it today, though. Satam ninda namna paramam aparadam vitanute yata kyatim yatam katamu sahate tar vikarham Shivasya Shri Vishnurya iha gunanamari sakalam Dhiya bhinnam pashyet sakalo harinama hitakara Guroravagya Śruti-śāstra-nindanam tathartavado harinam nikalpanam namno baladyasya hi papa buddhir na vidyate tasya yamar hi shuddhi Dharma vratatyaga hutadi sarva shubha kriya samyam api pramada ashraddhane vimukhe pyashinvati yaschopadesha shiva nama paradha Shutvapi nama mahatmyam ya pritirahito dhama ahang mamadi paramo namni sopya paradakrit. So we're on the 4th one here. Śruti-śāstra-nindanam. Oh, wait. Sorry, I should have done that at the beginning. And Hare Krishna tapas. So, Jaimini Kapila Nagna Nastika Sugata Gautama Echai Jan Hetuvade Rata. Jaimini, Kapila, Nagna, Nastika, Sugata, and Gautama. These 6 personalities are devoted to argumentative ideologies. And there's a note from the translator. Jaimini is the founder of the Karma Mimamsa philosophy. Kapila refers to Kapila Rishi, the propagator of atheistic Sankhya. Nagna most probably refers to Shiva, the author of the Tantras. Nastik denotes the atheist Charvak. Sugata is an epithet for Buddha. And Gautama is the founder of the school of Nyaya. Yeah, okay. Vedamane mukhe tabu isha nahi mane karma khanda shreshta boli jaimini bakhane. Their mouths talk about following the Vedas, but none of them mention a supreme. Jaimini declares that karma khanda is the highest. Ishwar asiddha kapiler kalpanai tabu yoga mane artha bhuja nahi jai. Kapila imagines that Ishwar is imperfect, but he accepts yoga without understanding its meaning. Nagnashe tamasa tantra koroye vistar veder viruddha dharma koroye prachar. Nagna propagated tamasic tantras and preached a religion which was opposed to the Vedas. As a note from the translator, Shiva Nagna authored the tantras and also appeared as Adi Shankar, who propagated Mayavad philosophy. Eshab matvad dwara Shruti ninda hoy. One criticizes the Shruti through all these philosophies. Haribol Kesha Prabhu and Rohini Nandan Prabhu. Haribol. And I already said tapas, right? Okay. Nastik charvaka kavo veda nahi mane sugata bodhera eka prakar bakhane. The atheist Charvak did not accept the Vedas. Sugata described a type of Buddhism. Gautama nyayar karta ishwar na bhaje tar hetu var mate naramatra maje. Gautama, the authority on Nyaya, did not worship Ishwar. He did not worship the Lord. These are the 6 argumentative philosophical schools that humans become fully absorbed in. Eshab matvad dwara Shruti ninda hoy. All these doctrines blaspheme the Shrutis. Eshab dushtamate Shrutir nindan kabu spashta kabu gupta bhuje vigyajan. All these corrupt philosophies criticize the Shruti, sometimes openly, sometimes in secret, but those who are wise understand. Sometimes openly they criticize them, or sometimes indirectly, in secret. Eishab mate thaki aparadi hoy, ataev eishabe tajive nishchoy. All those that accept these philosophies are offenders. Thus, everyone should certainly avoid their association. Mayavadir ati dushtamat Veda virud. The philosophy of Mayavadis is the most corrupt. It is opposed to the Vedas. Eshab kumata chari ar Mayavar Shuddha bhakti anubhavi hoy nirvivar. One should reject all these evil ideologies, including Mayavad, which are opposed to the realizations of Shuddha bhakti. Mayavad asat shastra gupta bodhamat Vedartha vikriti kali kale te samatta. Mayavad is asat shastra. It is opposed to the scriptures. It is concealed Buddhism, which mutilates the meaning of the Vedas, and it is respected in the age of Kali. Umapati brahmana rupete prakashilo tomar agyaite ho acharya hoilo. The Lord of Uma, Shiva, appeared in the form of a Brahman, and on your order became the acharya of this Mayavad philosophy. Jaimini je rupamukhe vedamatramane vikrita shrutir artha jagate vakhane. Just as Jaimini gave lip service about accepting the Vedas, he, Shiva, gave the world a deformed meaning of the Shruti. Mayavadi Guru She Rupa Bodha Dharma Ved Vakhe Sthapi Acha Dilo Bhakti Marma. In this way, Mayavadi gurus established Buddhist dharma using Vedic statements, concealing any meaning concerning bhakti. And now here's a note from Srila Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura. Ashtavakra, Dattatreya, Govinda, Gaudapad, Shankar, the followers of Shankar, the Dvaramīmaṁsaks, the followers of Jaimini, all of them are Mayavadi gurus. And there's a note from the translator. He explains who all these people are. Okay, let's read that then. Translator's note. Ashtavakra was an ancient sage who wrote the Ashtavakra Gita, a treatise on Advaita Siddhanta. Dattatreya wrote Avadhuta Gita, another book propounding impersonalism. Govinda Bhagavatpad was the guru of Shankaracharya, and Govinda's guru was Gaudapad. The Dwara Mimamsa, or Purva Mimamsa of Jaimini, champions Karma Kanda and its results as the goal of life. Thus, it is ultimately considered to be atheistic by Vaishnavas. Okay, now back to Srila Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura. He says, the attachment of nirvana by the jiva is the central teaching of Buddhist dharma, the attainment of nirvana. Although they do not accept the existence of Brahman, they accept that the highest reality is shunyavad, the idea of merging into nothingness, which is identical in all respects with the Mayavadis merging into the qualityless consciousness of Brahman. These philosophies are completely opposed to the eternality of Bhakti Tattva. Esha matvade bhakti dure jai, Shri Krishna namete jiv aparadha pai. All these philosophies keep bhakti at a distance. By following them, the jiva makes an offense to Shri Krishna Nam. And Srila Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura says, those who accept any of these ideologies, but nevertheless chant Krishna Nam, such Mayavadis are destroyed by committing an offense to the holy name. Shruti vichare shuddha prakriya. Consulting the Shruti is the method of purification. And Haribol Chatamai Mataji. Shrutir abhidavriti kori sangyojan shuddha bhakti labhipai jiva premadhan. When the abhidavriti, the primary meanings of the Shruti are combined, one eventually attains shuddha bhakti. Then the jiva acquires the wealth of prem. Now, note from Srila Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura. When the abhida lakshan is applicable, then it is proper to accept secondary lakshans in their place. Keeping this in mind, by accepting the abhida vritti of a Vedic statement, one can learn the pure teachings of Bhakti Tattva. Please look at the Praman Mala for the meaning of abhida and lakshan. Okay, Shrutite lakshana kore jatha prakare nitya satya dure jai aparadhe more. One who accepts the unnecessary secondary meanings of the Shruti distances himself from eternal truth and perishes due to his offense. Sarvaveda sammata pranav krishna nam Shei name jiva shabhai nityadham. All the Vedas agree that pranav, that Om, is the name of Krishna. By chanting that name, all the jivas can attain the eternal abode. Haribol Hari Mohini Mataji. Pranava se mahavakya hoy Krishna nam tahate shri bhakter satata vishram. Pranav, the great statement of the Vedas, the Mahavakya, is a name of Krishna. A devotee eternally takes refuge in that. Ved bole naam chit sarup jagate Namir abhasi siddha hoy sarvamate. The Vedas declare the Vedas declare to the world the spiritual nature of Nam. Even by a semblance of the name, even by Namabhas, all kinds of perfection are achieved. Veda keval shuddha nam bhajan shiksha den. The Vedas only give instructions on pure Nam bhajan. Esha Veda shiksha abhaga namane name aparadha kore veder nindane. Those who are unfortunate do not understand all the teachings found within the Vedas. They commit offenses to the name by criticizing the Vedas. Shuddhanam Parayan Jai Mahajan Vedashraye Painam Rasa Premathan. Those Mahajans who are engaged in Shuddhanam take shelter of the Vedas, and they attain Namras and the wealth of Prem. Sarva Veda bole gao Harinam sar Paibe Paramapriti Ananda apar. All the Vedas state, chant that most essential Harinam. By chanting, you will obtain the highest type of love and unlimited bliss. Veda puna bole joto mukta mahajan paravyome sada kore nama sankirtan. Again, the Vedas say, in the spiritual sky, the liberated Mahajans constantly engage in Nam Sankirtan. Tamasa Tantra Shiksha Veda Virud. The teachings of the Tamasic Tantras are opposed to the Vedas. Kali Juge Bahujan Maya Shakti Bhaje Chid Atma Purusha Krishna Nama Rasa Tyaje. In Kali Yuga, many persons worship the Maya Shakti, rejecting the transcendental personality and the ras of Krishna Nam. Tamasic Tantra Dhori Shruti Ninda Kore Madhyamangshe Priti Kori Adharmete More. The followers of Tantras that are in the mode of ignorance criticize the Vedas. Finding pleasure in wine and meat, they perish due to their adharma. Sheshab ninduk nahi paye Krishna naam, kabhu nahi paye Krishner Vrindavana dham. All such critics never accept Krishna Nam. They never attain Krishna's abode of Vrindavan. Maya Devir Nishkapat Kripai Prayojan. The necessity of Maya Devi's mercy. Maya Devi Shesha Pashande Adhogati Diya Namamrita Ar Nahi Den Mati. Maya Devi forces all such atheists to fall down, and she is disinclined to give them the nectar of the holy name. Tabe jadi sadhu sevai tushta hon maya, akapate den tabe Krishna pada chaya. But if Maya is satisfied by their service to a sadhu, then she will unreservedly give them the shade of Krishna's feet. Maya Krishna dasi bahir mukha jive dande, Maya pujile u, that's weird. I think that's supposed to be an O. I don't know. Maya pujile shubha nahi paye bhande. Maya is the maidservant of Krishna who punishes those jivas who are averse to him. Those hypocrites who worship Maya never achieve auspiciousness. Krishna Nam kore jai Maya Devi tare Nishkapate kripa kori loy bhava pare. For those who chant Krishna Nam, Maya Devi gives her Nishkapat kripa, her sincere mercy, and they are able to cross beyond material nature. Very commonly, I've seen it quite a few times now. Srila Bhaktivinoda Ṭhākura, like in all the prayers to Yoga Maya, I've read it in Navadip Mahatma a few times. There's a song, Amar Saman Hina Nahi Sangsari, and he's repeatedly requesting Yoga Maya to give her Nishkapat or Akapat Kripa, her non-duplicitous mercy, her non-cheating mercy, her sincere mercy, genuine mercy, Nishkapat Kripa. Because her Kapat Kripa is in the form of Mahamaya, and her Nishkapat Kripa is in the form of Yogamaya. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, in this world, the Mayavadis chant the names of Durga and Kali and offer worship to her. The Chit Shakti is Krishna's original personal potency. Maya is the shadow of that. Her aim is to purify the jivas who are averse to Krishna and gradually bring them back to him. Maya has two types of mercy. There's Nishkapat Kripa, sincere mercy, and Sakapat Kripa, deceptive mercy. Whenever there is Nishkapat Kripa, then she bestows her Vidyavriti, the perception of real knowledge, and gives Krishna Bhakti. Wherever there is Sakapat Kripa, it's deceptive mercy, there she gives temporary material happiness to the jivas and controls them. When she is very merciful in this particular way, she hurls the jivas into Brahma Nirvana. When this occurs, the jiva is completely finished. Ataev Shruti-ninda aparad tyaji aharaha nam sankirtana rase moji. Thus, one should give up the offense of Shruti-ninda, criticism of the Shruti, and day after day absorb oneself in the ras of Nam Sankirtan. Tad aparadher pratikar. The remedy for this offense of criticizing the scriptures. Pramade jadapi hoy she Shruti nindan anutape kori puna she Shruti vandan. If I foolishly engage in criticism of the Shruti, I should repent and again offer respects to the Shruti. Kusama tulasi diyai she Shruti gane bhagavata saha sada pujibo jatane. Offering flowers and tulsi to the Shruti, I must constantly worship them along with the Bhagavat with great care. Bhagavat Shruti Sar Krishna Avatar Avashya Koribe More Karuna Apar. The Bhagavat is the essence of the Shruti and is an avatar of Krishna. It will certainly bestow unlimited mercy upon me. Srimad Bhagavatam. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, the Srimad Bhagavatam is the essence of all the Vedas. Those persons whose auspicious day has not dawned yet due to some delay speak harsh words about Srimad Bhagavatam, about Sri Bhagavat. This is their inherent nature. Haridas Padaraja Bharasa Jahar Nam Cintāmaṇi Har Galai Tahar. He who has confidence in the dust of Haridas's feet places this jeweled necklace of the holy names around his neck. Iti Śrī Harināma-cintāmaṇo Śruti-ninda aparāda vicharo nama saptama parichedha. Thus ends the seventh chapter of Śrī Harināma-cintāmaṇi, entitled A Deliberation on the Offense of Criticizing the Shruti. And so tomorrow we will... Oh, actually not tomorrow, because tomorrow we are going to have our reading we're going to memorize the next verse of Dashmula Shiksha. I think we're going over, actually I can't remember which verse we're doing. How many did we do already? I think we did 3. Let's just look really quickly. What was the last verse we did? It was a while ago. My God, it's February 4th. That's crazy. That's a very long gap. Anyways, so tomorrow we will be memorizing verse 3 of Dashmula Shiksha. Yeah. So if you haven't memorized verse 1 or 2, you can watch the videos I made about it. I have it on my YouTube channel. You can find it all in a playlist. I think I made a playlist, but oh, I didn't. I'll make a playlist right now, and then you can find it all. I'll share it in our WhatsApp group. But yeah, today is a short program, which is good because I need to go right now. So let's do a quick Mahamantra. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. And the day, well, after we finish going over the third verse of Dashmula Shiksha, we will begin chapter 8 of Harināma-cintāmaṇi, which is in the verse Tatartavado Harinamni Kalpanam. It means giving an imaginary interpretation to Harinam, or considering the glories of the name to be an imaginary or exaggerated. Yeah. So, all right. जय श्री सच्चिनंदन गौर हरि की जय, श्री श्री राधा विनोद बिहारी जू की जय, श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जू की जय, जय श्री गुरुदेव की जय, श्री परम गुरुदेव की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, श्री रूपानु गौरिय गुरु वर्ग की जय, स्वपार्षद जी गौ नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय, श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीगान की जय, श्री गिरिराज महाराज की जय, श्री तुलसी महारानी वृंद देवी की जय, श्री भक्ति देवी की जय, श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, जय श्री सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय, जय नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय, जय श्री सच्चिनंदन गौर हरि की जय, श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय, श्री हरिनाम चिंतामणि की जय, जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, समागत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय, श्रीनिताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। वृंदाय तुलसी देवाय प्रियाय केशवाशजा कृष्ण भक्ति प्रदेवी सत्यवताय नमो नमः। पंचकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। Dandavat pranams, Nri Hari Prabhu, Bhavatarani Mataji, Tapas Chatamai Mataji, Haribo. And let's see, Pradyumna Prabhu, Mantramurti Mataji, Ganga Mataji, Rohini Nandan Prabhu, Kesha Prabhu, Hari Mohini Mataji, and Vidya Lala Sadidi, and everybody else watching. Dandavat pranams. Thank you so much for joining. See you all tomorrow to memorize the third verse of Dashmula Tattva. What is that? The third verse of Dashmula Tattva is on the topic how Krishna is the possessor of all potencies. Sarva Shaktiman. All right, Haribol. See you tomorrow. Jai Shri Radhe. Oh, and anyways, yeah, whatever. All right, Haribol.